All right, all right. I've seen some of your guys' comments out there already. And let me get the TV turned on here so I can see the comments. It's always great to see all you out there, except for Josh, of course. Just kidding, just kidding. Let me see here. Let me get this centered up. See. So from the post, you can see that I did get basically an email saying that the Voodoo Gunworks V-22 360 showing up. So that should be in my local FFL here within the next few days. So super excited about that. Now, remember, there's not going to be a big difference. The only difference is going to be the throw of the bolt between a 90 and a 60. But let's see how it works out. Let's see how it works out. We got Chris Beck in first place. Welcome, Chris. We got Jerry Parker in second. Pursuit of Accuracy in third. Matt Cross in fourth. 45 Auto. Who else do we got out there? We got Jerry Bear Tactical, Drew Bradley, DW's in the house, Keith Gregory, Doug B, the Joaquin Jack Nava, CJ Johnson. Got this thing so zoomed in, I can't even tell what the heck's going on right now. Silver Fox, just so you guys know, my hydration is sponsored by Silver Fox today, and I'm willing and able to try to drink the rest of this Pure Leaf sweet tea before it ends. Oh, your gun's on the way. Yes, Assurance Arms. I figured it was too late to call you and tell you that there will be a package on the way. So if you guys are not familiar with Assurance Arms and live in North Carolina, go check out Assurance Arms in Fletcher. I believe it's Fletcher, North Kakalaki. Great guy named Scott. He's all right. No. Great guy named Scott out there. And go check out his store, see what he's got. I know he's always getting new pistols and ammo in. So if you guys are needing some ammo and you live locally, get over there and grab some. So another boring day. I got to do something nice for my neighbor today. So I got a new riding lawnmower about 5 days ago, and I'm only a few beers in. I was watching, I don't want to say his name, but the boy that has to mow this big yard over there. So I talked to his dad. I'm like, hey, Joe, do you mind if I go over and help your boy out? So I bring out the riding lawnmower and helped out my neighbor. And he was super excited, the kid was, because he's got a push mower and he's got half an acre to do. And I'm like, you know what? Your time should be better spent today, at least, playing a little basketball, having some fun. So what mower did I get? I got the, I don't know the model number, but I got the Cub Cadet. It's the 54-inch blade. I don't know, nothing super fancy. They sell them at Tractor Supply, but it works amazing. Works good. And super excited about it because usually old Raymundo helps me out, comes over and helps mow the lawn. And now I can do it whenever I want. And since when you get a new mower, I don't know if you guys, when you get a new mower, but for some reason you feel like you want to mow the grass. And then you kind of change the height and you're like, you know what, it needs to be mowed again. And so I've been having fun with that. What's up, 80 Baja? Daniel got as my judge. Who else have I missed out there? Let's see. CJ Johnson. I think I called CJ Johnson. Yeah, if I haven't said your name yet, make sure you get over and say something in the comment section so we can say hi. We got Hesai out there, Mr. Matt Cross. So a lot of you guys, I'm going to give you guys a heads up here. So if you're in Cold Spring, New York, it's on its way. If you're in Yukon, Oklahoma, Canton, MS, Mississippi, help me out here, people. MS. Yeah, it's got to be Mississippi, right? Am I right? Lake Havasu City, Arizona, or Maiden, North Carolina. You know who you are. Fort Worth, Texas. Parker City, Indiana. Liberty, North Carolina. Dalton, Georgia. Or Yukon, Oklahoma. Be on the lookout for your hats. They were mailed off today, so depending on how far away you are, should be here fairly shortly. Now, there is a couple things I need to do, and I haven't seen Eric out there yet. I need to get Eric's address. Joaquin had purchased a hat for Eric, and I need his address so I can send him out a hat. I got it in the box, but I don't have the dang, I don't have any address. And then Robert Sheedy, Sheedy, I do not have your email anymore. And I believe somehow I had gotten your email. I think it was either through PayPal or something, but you had won that knife, and I want to be able to send you that knife. So if you know Robert or can contact him somehow, tell him to send me an email so I can, well, don't send me an email. Send me an email with your address on it so I can send it out. Missouri. Thank you, Matt Cross. What am I drinking tonight, Simon? The luxurious Pure Leaf sweet tea in the 2-quart. Oh, I remember the game Spy Hunter. I imagine Ray's mower is like that car. No, actually, we have he has the commercial version, and I have the residential version, but he has the same same make Cub Cadet mower. His is a lot nicer, though. Anyways, Steve Clark's out there. It says, did you guys ever come up with a date for the group shoot? Steve Clark, we haven't actually, and that's a little bit of slack on our parts. We do have to come up with, we do need to get in contact with, we're actually waiting to see who got the position at Sawmill because they were going through a transition. And then we were hoping it was going to be a buddy of ours, but it did not end up being a buddy of ours that was going to get that job. So now it's just a matter of contacting them and getting it all done. But yeah, Assurance Arms, I got another rifle on the way, buddy. Jeff Cobb, how you doing? And Chris Estes. So hopefully you guys will see your hat soon. The other Tim Davis is out there. We got, what's up, Mr. Bald and Curious? Yes, this is COVID boy. Okay. So today my daughter calls me and says, hey, Dad, have you heard about this gasoline thing? And I'm all, no, honey, what's going on? And she said, everybody's buying fuel right now, and if you're running low, you should go get some. I'm like, that's kind of odd. I wonder what's going on. So she kind of gave me a little bit of it. Don't really know all the ins and outs of it, but I don't know how it is where you guys are located right now. What's up, Red Raider? Lynn Holt. It is crazy. Every gas station earlier today had just a massive line trying to get fuel. I went back to the gas station just a little bit ago, right before the podcast, or whatever you want to call this, and fuel's out. It's done. I actually called Dick Hedges. I called Silver Fox. I called Sam, buddy of ours, and Matt P as well. And I'm like, hey, if you need fuel, you better get it. So I don't know what the deal is. I know there was like some hack to our fuel or pipeline or something, but it is hopefully it's not like what we're having to deal with here. Who knows how long this will last or what's going to happen. And the only fuel that I was able to get was the Super. So now that I can't say all the gas stations are empty, but besides diesel, because when I went back to the gas station over here just a little bit ago, they still had diesel, but no gas. So hopefully you guys got some pipeline ransomware attack. Okay, thanks, Marcus. Yeah, so something is, I wouldn't say as simple as that, but I think basically they got everybody in uproar, and then everybody decided they needed to top off their tanks, and it just causes chaos, basically. And something so simple that doesn't really impact you And maybe it will. Maybe this will be something that's going to be, that's going to keep going for days or weeks upon time. I don't know. Hopefully not. But besides that, summer's hitting, so fuel prices are going to go up anyways. But if we're having trouble finding fuel or being able to get fuel, $2.80 a gallon here in Plymouth. Steve Clark. Yeah, I think we're right at $2.86, but when you had to buy super, I almost paid like it was $3.86. So I was like, this is kind of funny. I wasn't funny, but it was like, this is what we used to have to pay back in California when I lived in California. So it's kind of normal prices. So who knows if one of you guys is stuck in California, like hitting steel, what is the price of fuel right now? Let us know. In California, it's got to be at least $5. I'm going to go with, let's see, $2.83 plus $1, $3.83. So it's got to be like $4, $4.05 maybe. I'll trade 3 gallons of gas for 1,000 of small pistol primers. Daniel, you had to do that earlier than this. But yes, I agree. Hopefully we get an answer here. So in Seattle, it's $3.69 for super. Yeah, that's actually 20 cents cheaper than what I really paid. But yeah, so who knows what this is going to lead to. I know Bald and Curious, he's up in New York. And yeah, he'll trade 3/4 inch plywood for 1,000 small pistol primers. You guys are well aware that everything is going stupid right now. And I have a feeling it has something to do with that knucklehead that's in a certain colored house somewhere north of me. Anyways, what would be a shame if I couldn't get gas to go into work? Have to stay home and shoot. Yeah, that would be it's all good and dandy till you need to go to the gas station or the grocery store and get food. And this is going to impact everybody. It's going to be a chain of events that falls downhill. You got to remember all the people that, like your truckers, right? The ones that bring keep the groceries full and the fuel to the gas stations and all that stuff. There's going to be huge impacts in all sorts of ways that we haven't thought of yet. So Lynn Holt says, yes, pipeline ransomware attack. The pipeline is shut down from Texas to New York. Okay, so this might only be an East Coast kind of thing, or the eastern portion of the United States. So maybe it is not impacting the West Coast. So I don't know. There's a lot impacting the West Coast already. They don't need another problem. Fact is, they're getting impacted by the minute at all sorts of time of the day. Let's see here. Not have happened with Trump in office. How many of you guys agree with this? Tell you what, things seem to have gotten worse since the orange man, per se, that all those haters call him, has taken office. But we're not trying to be political here, but it just is a well-known fact that things have gone sideways. Yeah, I'm talking about the child sniffer, Bob M. Well said. Read today's pipeline will reopen by Friday. Oh, read today pipeline. Great to hear. So that's a whole week, though, guys. What the heck is today? Yeah, we got a whole week. A whole week. That's let's see how simple something can be that will impact the United States. All right, so let's say we're on day 4, right? And you get these large cities, they don't have any fuel, you got a ton of people, and something so small, meaning not being able to go somewhere, which can be a big issue if you needed to get to the hospital or if you needed to, something like that. Emergency vehicles weren't able to get fuel, your local police, fire, and EMS style stuff, that could be a big issue. But like one little thing, right? Fuel, which is very, very impactful when it comes to the United States and other countries. But if we cannot handle it for 7 days, it would be 7 days, right? Today is Monday. No, we only got 5 days. Can we make it for 5 days on the East Coast? A lot of people impacted. Love to hear what you guys think for sure. Finally got to shoot a new 6PPC Thursday, Wednesday. It's been a paperweight for a month. Let's see. They need to have stiffer penalties for those criminals. The only people that ever get basically impacted by all these rules are the law-abiding citizens, which just kills me. Let's make more stupid rules that the bad people aren't going to even comprehend, listen to, or even comply with. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Now, Bald and Curious. So Bald and Curious, he builds homes for a living. And with the prices of all the wood, all the PVC pipe and everything just going stupid, mad, crazy, steel and everything else, what is the plan for everybody that builds homes? Is it to stop building because it costs too much, or just to put that onto the buyer basically? Think of all the people that did contracts right before this. So say you had $5 million and you decided to build, I don't know, say a strip mall or whatever the case is, and you got your contract, it's all signed, but now you're the contractor, and all of a sudden everything that you needed to buy in order to build what you had just signed on to has gone up, say 25, 50%. Like, what happens with those contracts? Do they just non-void thing? I wouldn't, go through the lawsuit, or do they, do you think the people that are trying to build as far as the person that'll be the owner after it's built, are they like, yeah, I understand, here's some more money? Or do they say, sucks to be you? I mean, what are these guys supposed to do? Like, how are they supposed to make it work? Jeff Cobb says the pipeline supplied 45% of the East Coast gas. It's called inflation. Let's see. Same here, bud. School, then went to Norfolk for barber training, but ditched. Yellowstone, AD 41. Killing the Keystone Pipeline did a lot of damage. Yeah, that didn't help for sure. Hopefully it's a wake-up call to protect our critical infrastructure. Well said for sure. Same thing goes with, what if we basically, all the phone lines went down. And now I'm not saying some like, electromagnetic pulse where it completely fries all electronics. I'm talking about just a simple thing like just phone line. So, phone and data line, no internet, no phone line, just those two things, right? That'd be devastating. We wouldn't be able to watch YouTube. So Marcus Parker says it will. We need to be able to protect our critical infrastructure better. They've known for years about the magnetic pulse, basically, and our country hasn't done much to help protect it. I don't think they've put enough money and time into protecting our stuff. If it flies, it dies. Fire controlman. It's Monday all day long. That's what happens when you're stuck at home and you're waiting to get freed. You lose track of time. Finally got to shoot. Can't read that one. Darn, I'm late. What's up, Otter? How you doing, buddy? This is going to be just like the toilet paper shortage. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hope not. Let's see. In New York, they are not skyrocketing, but sure are climbing, and no inventory sits on the market. Kind of like with all the gun stuff as well. What's up, Armament Axis? Life sucks, so suck it up, buttercup. Let's see. I have 30-day clause in my contracts. Okay, so that's from John. He owns his own business, and so that makes sense for sure. Okay, now I'm waiting for X-Ring to drop in. X-Ring right now, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're still hard at it. I've been talking to Ray, I think every night since he started, but it's late. It's like 1 o'clock here. They're getting home late. They're going to have to eat after they get done basically getting beat up. Chris is doing really good. he was the commander. I don't remember how much stuff Ray had talked about in his video. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely get over there and check it out. But he's killing it with physical and shooting. Ray was in 12th place as of yesterday at lunch, and then they did another shooting portion, so he was thinking that he would probably be up there in the top 10, at least for now, going into it this morning. And supposedly, I don't know if they kind of BS'd him or not, but supposedly the top 10 people, if you're in the top 10, you're going to have an easier day PT-wise than you would if you were 11th through 32nd. So he was kind of hoping that he'll be a top 10 to kind of get a little bit of rest them old bones and muscles. But he's doing good, and he's you can tell he's tired, but I think he's loving it as well. So he says, man, I really need to get in better shape. Well, this is the way to get in better shape. So he's saying it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So it's pretty cool. And I always look forward to hearing what his updates are. Pistol Pete says they passed the buck. Bald and Curious says raise the price. Wire has doubled as well. Wow. Okay. So even the electrical wiring, all the copper, it sounds like basically anything that needs to be part of a house has been increased along with everything else. So Jeff Cobb says he's a realtor in North Carolina and the prices of homes has skyrocketed. Yeah, and here's the problem. It's good for people trying to sell homes right now. Like we just sold our house. The other house, not this one. So that one is sold, and it's almost cheaper to buy a house than it is to try to build one right now for somebody that's not like Bald and Curious that actually builds homes. And maybe it still is, but there's not enough houses right now. A lot of people move into different parts of the America. A lot of Californians are basically running as fast as they can to leave California, and they're coming in contact with the same thing. But there's a ton of people still trying to move into California, and the prices of houses have gone up a lot since I left. And they're already out of control. So I guess it's just, it is what it is. So he had a friend that had to cancel his build. They put in the foundation, but due to lumber prices, the bank would no longer approve the loan. $700K original contract signed in October. So there you go, Tyler. Yeah, thanks for the info. I think that's happening a lot throughout our country. And unfortunately for the contractors, unfortunate for the people wanting their home built, and kind of everybody in between being able to get supplies and all that. It is sure was nicer before November 3rd, let me tell you. Let's see. Increased to 1.2 million, most current estimate. Wow. Yeah, that's almost double. Damn, that's crazy. Rick stores only carry 3 days of food. No gas till Friday. Yeah, great point, Daniel. Now Daniel, if you guys aren't familiar with Daniel, I've had a chance to meet Daniel, really nice guy. But he does a lot of homesteading stuff. If you guys are kind of into that, maybe you got some property and you're thinking about growing a garden, thinking about goats and all that other stuff, goat milk, and making, I can't remember what they're called, daisies or daffodils or whatever the heck it is, turn those into honey. He does a lot of cool videos like that, casting his own bullets and so on. He's very self-reliant, so it makes it pretty awesome to watch some of his videos. And he's a knucklehead as well, like myself, so it's always fun to watch his videos. Anybody in contract should have had their materials prepaid already. Okay, so that's good to know. Anybody in contract should have had their material. So let's be. So if you're getting ready to build a house, Val, and they sign, okay, thanks, Val, we want you to build this house, and I'm signing the papers. Do you already have the lumber already purchased, or do you have? I don't know why you'd buy all that lumber ahead of time. I don't know how that works. So Give me some more info on that. We got Willard out there. Welcome, Willard. I don't milk goats. No, but you thought about it. Let's see. It said the government has relaxed trucker rules, like the amount of time they can spend on the road to help. Okay. That also means that in return, you're going to have less safe drivers, supposedly. Now, I have heard of those books. It's called the joke books. Basically, if you guys aren't familiar, commercial drivers need to log their hours, and they need a certain amount of breaks in between and blah, blah, blah. But if you have two books, and I don't know if they can even do that anymore. This was back in the days when maybe you could. Maybe things are changed in electronic now so they can track it better. But they used to call them the joke books, if I'm saying it right. Texas started to be a Silicon Valley, Red Raider. Texas is all over the charts right now. Kind of like there was a lot of people that have moved into Texas, really wanting to find the good things about country living. Good friends and family and foundation, and church, right? And then you also have the people that are coming in and kind of ruining, just like any other state, I guess. They're bringing those same ideology that they have that's basically very blue and trying to bring it into a town. So what's the point of them even moving? Like, why would you move somewhere? Why would you move somewhere why would you move somewhere that you like, right? Most people move because they don't like something, but then try to turn it into the same crap hole that they just had left from. So I'm really can't understand the whole idea of this, but I know it happens. See, times like these, when people sign the contract and pay for the house, it's on you to make sure you can honor the price. Since they pay in advance, you can prepay all your materials. Okay, Val, thanks for the update on that. That makes more sense. Let's see. Don't bring the libs. Yeah, Marcus. See, I don't understand it, unfortunately. I got quite a few friends that live in Texas, and depending on where you are, I know there's a lot of great American gun-loving people that still live in Texas, but it seems like some of those cities, like Austin and a few others, are just super liberal. Let's see here. Let me go over here and do a quick email. And let's see if I can remember the damn email. There we go. All right. I learned the hard way, but subcontracting and price. His loss. Let's see here. All right, sent you a link. Let's see. Austin has been liberal for years. Yes, their mayor is a joke. What state? I just saw a video on YouTube. I can't remember what it was, but 98% of it wants to separate from the, not really 98%, but a good 2/3 of it wants to separate into another state. And basically they have two large cities, like most every other state, and they are very blue. But, the other 2/3 of the state is very red. And they actually want to separate. I'm still waiting for my 360. Have you heard a date yet? I did get an email. Back to some gun stuff. I got an email, so it should be here probably in the next, 4 or 5 days, which super excited about, and not very excited about, because I'm waiting for my Vortex Razor HG Gen 2 4.5 to 27 by 56 with the 7C reticle. And I don't have that yet, and I don't have a chassis yet, and I'm sad. Colorado's horrible when it comes to that as well, and that's one of the reasons we didn't move to Colorado years back, because between the mag issue of the 15-round mags and the whole, trying to illegalize the 30-round mags and all that stuff, I was like, there is no way I am going to move into the next California. So beautiful state, love a lot of the people, and unfortunately, gas is $4.36 at the 76 on the corner of Temecula and Pechanga. $4.36. I tell you what, I was very close to that corner. Let's see, Minnesota wants to connect. Oh, okay. It's Minnesota wants to connect to South Dakota. That's awesome. Yeah. Could you imagine how cool that would be? What chassis? I called Manor stock today. Still 6 months. 6 months out. Wow. I'm gonna run the big butt matrix. The MDT. No, the MPA. Sorry, the MPA matrix again. And I found a couple, but they were the wrong color. I'm trying to keep it gunmetal gray if possible. So if I can't find anything soon, I'm just going to order a different color. See what happens. We shall see. We shall. Oh, shit. All right. What is up?
What's going on?
How are you doing? Are you ready to be in here?
I am.
Oh, look at that hat. So if you guys aren't familiar, let me get rid of this thing out of the way here. There he is. That's little Richard in the house.
There you go.
So I had talked to you earlier today. I said, hey, you better check your gas station. How was it at your place?
It wasn't bad. More towards the coast, we hear a lot of people are running out of gas, so they're starting to move inland. So I went and filled up my dad's gas tanks and all our cars.
Okay. It seems a lot of the gas stations here are out unless you're running diesel.
I couldn't do that. We're used to it, though. I think hurricanes and everything kind of.
Yeah, they test you every year.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Joe M says, I got a cert for the XLR MV Pro chassis over the weekend. Awesome. That means you did well, Joe M. Always been a manners guy, but I'm guessing I'm getting a chassis. Yeah, the best thing you can do is order it. You should have a 50% off, I think, is usually how they come. It's a great chassis. It's not my favorite, but you can always, if you don't like it, sell it. Sell it to somebody.
Does Krylon not make gunmetal gray for you?
Krylon does make gunmetal gray. I guess I could man, don't get me thinking like that, because I can make things happen. Let's see. Can you please ask X-Ring to make another batch of those 2011 magazine release buttons? These are awesome and mine broke. How do you break one of those bunny fart loads? You either lost it or I don't know how you could break one of those.
How's it going, John? I'm doing good. Same thing, Tim.
I was hoping to get I keep forgetting no one can come over and hang out with me.
Man, I know how bad that sucks. I only did a week.
Yeah. I did go through I had to go to the drive-thru and get something to eat today. Been trying to stay away from people. But I don't like that. I'm like a talker kind of guy. I like to communicate via BSing, and it's tough to do. So, oh, 263, 45 autos paid 263 10 minutes ago. No line, etc. Wow, that's pretty damn good, actually. I think 45 autos in North Carolina too, if I remember correctly. Is it? I don't. No, maybe it's DW. I know DW is. Maybe not 45 auto. I can't remember. Got gas at Myrtle Beach. What's up? Born to be a shooter, Josh? I live right on the water. Yep. Yeah, if you live right on the water, hurricanes definitely suck. Oh, Willard's going to be running the Manor stock.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to shooting center fire. I really am. I need to get that damn bushing.
I almost sent you mine, but I was like, I'm gonna need it.
I know. I totally don't blame it. I need to figure out how to get one. I should have just ordered one.
They had one on Amazon. They were a little spendy, but I think like $45.
$45 for a $14 bushing?
Yep.
Oh my
I
god.
looked for you and I was like, yep, nope.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Dang. All right. Who's got a 259, I think it was? No,
I thought it was
269.
269.
Who's got an extra 269 they want to send to me? I need it for RCBS. Let's see. Does anybody have?
I thought you had Reading Type S.
No, they're RCBS ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I got an extra. I think it's the 287. I bought two of the same one, which doesn't make any sense. Oklahoma. Sorry, 45 Auto. I can't keep track anymore, man. Let's see. Joaquin likes your hat. The screw part snapped off. Ah, gotcha. 50 Shades of Gunmetal Gray. Tim Davis, I love your comments. You always got good ones, buddy. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Let's see. To be in Airedale, both you parents must be married. Just married, but not to each other. What in the hell are you talking about, Daniel? Let's see.
Slow down, buddy.
Take it easy. Better take that medicine again. Oh, you forgot to take your medicine. Let's see.
So I'll tell you this. If you take your bolt apart, make sure you get the timing of the screw on that V-22.
Yeah, tell me your story real quick while I go look for a screw.
So I was shooting and someone asked to see how the bolt on the V-22 works. Bolt drops in the sugar sand because he had butterfingers. I was like, oh man, I got to take this thing apart and clean it out. Get it all apart, clean it out, put it back together, watch the video. Gen 2. And then he tells you to screw it all the way until it stops. Back out till it lines up, so you till the flat lines out, so you can readjust the set screw, throw the bolt back in the gun. Now it's not even striking the primer. No brass is getting dented. I'm freaking out. Think I just broke my gun. But when you look up through the bottom of the magazine, there's a gap, so the firing pin's not being allowed to go all the way forward. So I backed it out one more full turn, but of course this is after 20-30 minutes of having no idea what I did wrong. Back it out one more full turn, redo the set screw, started firing, so everything was good. So unlike the video, you may have to go another revolution out on the firing pin.
So you went from no primer strikes, right?
Yep.
Did you get to a light primer strike and then the actual correct primer strike?
No, it went from none to correct in one full revolution. So
okay, and see, I've heard of people having some issues with light primer strikes. A lot of the times, people are thinking it's the trigger. And a lot of times it probably is the trigger. I know we had an issue with the which trigger did we put in that damn thing?
Was that a Timney?
Yeah, it was a Timney trigger and it didn't work. And okay, I'm going to show this little beautiful piece of and I did not want to get rid of this one because this was given to me by a special guy. but I'll be willing to sell this to a certain individual, but you have to pay the normal price, which this is, I believe, do I have a magnet somewhere? Titanium's not magnetic, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a magnet real quick. I'm gonna see if this is a stainless or a magnet, titanium.
Chris Beck, I'm trying to make it happen. It was a lot easier with the COVID thing, but now that it's not, I'm still trying to get my way up there.
All right, who was asking about that? Let me see here. All right, bunny fart loads. This is probably one of the only ones left in existence. Let me see if I have one on my other pistol.
Oh man.
No, I do not. Actually, I gave the black one that Ray had given me. I took it off of my my Infinity for someone so that he could send it out. And I do have this one. And I know somebody wants that exact piece. I don't know if they wanted a black one or not, but that's probably the only one left in existence that's anywhere close near to actually someone needing. So that makes no damn sense having. So ta-da, I got one. Drew Bradley, what's going on, Drew Bradley? Let's see. Forgot to mention when going on your live show, giving the tour of my dinky loading room was to show off, so to speak, but to say that can anybody else time? Let's see here. They had some when I bought my last gun. Chris said, yeah, I need to get on there and see. I need to write that down. I need to find that chassis. What was the name of that place? Let's see here. They want to know, Chris wants to know if you're coming to Georgia.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to make it happen still. It was easier when I had COVID and was on lockdown. Not that it's no longer. I have to work a little harder to get up there.
It's in Texas.
All right.
So it was easier for you if you had COVID, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Less expectations, family, and work.
I hear you. I know what you're saying. Bunny Farts, you can email me at Isyour6covered. God, I'm not even sure I want to get rid of it yet, but you probably shoot pistols more than I do.
Gas might be a problem too.
Huh?
Getting fuel on the way up there might be a problem too.
Yeah, you ain't lying, actually. That's something to think about now. Oh, Joaquin's got one. There you go. What color do you even need? You need a silver one or a black one? Or maybe at this point it doesn't even matter. What's up, Marcus Parker? Let's see who we missing. Is Matt P out there?
Is he back from the beach?
Yeah, this is yeah, he's back. This is definitely magnetic. I think this is stainless steel. Stainless steel is magnetic, right? I believe so. I don't know. I know aluminum's not, and I didn't think titanium was. Anyways, that's one of the buttons that I had gotten back in the day. That was one of the first ones, actually.
He said whatever's available.
Gotcha.
So were you able to shoot today? Was it too windy?
It was a freaking train wreck today. No, I didn't shoot today. I I helped mow a yard for the neighbor. Actually, the kid. I did it for the kid. Actually, he was running around. You might have seen him that one day when you were here. That
Yeah,
young kid.
next door.
Yeah, he was pushing that push mower again
Yep.
on that big old field.
Hey, just information out there for you guys. Let me get the website's name, but there's a website selling SK long range match ammo 22. They still have a few 5,000 round count blocks and then some 500 round count blocks available for sale. So I just checked the website. They still got them up.
Nice.
TargetSportsUSA.com. It's a little spendy. It's a little higher price than normal, but hey, ammo's out there.
That's it. Ammo's, I wouldn't say it's coming around, but it seems like you see a little bit more of it now than you did back in the day.
Yeah, no, I jumped on 5,000 rounds just in case. If the lot doesn't work out, sell it to someone it will work for. But
yeah, and that's kind of what we were talking about today. It's like if you have the ability to get some ammo and you're not sure that lot's going to work, it doesn't matter. If the lot doesn't work, you can sell it to the next guy. You know what I mean? And maybe it'll work better for him. Like I had sent Dick with one box of 50 rounds of that lot that I've been shooting. Actually, a lot of us have been shooting just to kind of see how it did in his rifle as well. And did pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah, no, my smallest group was like a 1.24. I think it averaged out to 0.26. And then my SK Standard Plus was averaged out. So it was five round groups at 50 was averaged at 0.4 something. So the Center X outperformed it. I wish I could get my hands on more of it, but not so much.
Yeah, I think that lot is gone. The whole thing's gone.
Yeah, no, I know Ammo Fast Out is cheaper, but they don't have anything in stock. So, I mean, it could be cheaper all day as long as.
Yeah, I mean, it can be free, but if they don't have it,
Yeah,
it sucks.
No, Matt Cross is right. Members do get better pricing at Target Sports. So, I think it's like $10 cheaper for 500.
Talking about memberships, I have a membership to Big Daddy's. Is that what it's called? Big Daddy's? At $9. It's like 99 cents for the first month kind of deal. Is that what it's called? Big Daddy's? Big Daddy's Unlimited or something like that?
That sounds.
And I've only been on there
man.
a few times, and everything that I would want is never in stock. So it's like, why do I even waste my time with this damn thing? But they do have stuff. It just never seems to be anything I want. Big Daddy's Unlimited. Yeah, Chris knows.
Jeff Cobb saying that that other place has Standard Plus in stock at $9.95. What was that place called?
Guns. AmmoFast.com.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I have to look it up right now.
Yeah, just look. They have a bunch of SK, you said, on a comment earlier. That's what's nice about the channel, you know. Mac Ev's out there. What's up? My rifle arrived at Lapua AZ today. Hopefully they test quickly. That's awesome, buddy. So excited for you. 50. So they got 50. Jeff's saying they got 50 rounds. I don't waste my money on subscriptions and stuff I don't need. Yeah, no, I need to shut it down, but it's like, I don't know.
Usually they're limiting you.
I'm the guy that pays for the gym membership for 2 years and only went the first time when I signed up, kind of thing. You're like, I forgot I even got this crap. Oh, $9.99 for 50, of course. Ammo Fast is Powder Valley price gouging. I don't waste my money. As a 25-plus year prepper, I have 8 cases of soy sauce, and I'm Y2K ready now. Nice, Drew. Nothing like being Y2K ready. Oh, somebody sent me the RCBS Midway. I got to see what this is. It must be. Let's see what my phone says here. 8154 polished steel 2.6. I need a 5.9, don't I? Nope, I need a 6.9. I always want to say that. Let's see. In stock, get it fast. $13.99. Thanks, Papa Les. Problem is I can't order the damn thing right now because I'm on a chat. I also need to see if that one stock, the Matrix stock, is in at Extreme Guns and Ammo, but I can't do that either. Ammo Fast. Let's see. Appreciate it.
Yep. No, just placed my order.
What'd you buy? SK?
Yeah.
There you go. Try not to support the people that price gouge. Now that is coming back in stock. Yeah, exactly. Like cheaper than dirt. They can eat a bowl of M&Ms.
I hear you, but at the same time, if I'm running low and I got to shoot, sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially in the training world, sometimes you got to just eat it.
There you go. Jeff says it the same as you. Let's see. Wait, what? Y2K ready? That was 21 years ago. He's been prepared that long.
I wish I had that kind of foresight and patience.
Yeah, maybe he's ready for the new one. Y23. that's planning ahead right there.
Oh my God.
Or Y3K, I should say. What the heck? Somebody put something in my peer list. This is obviously messing up my brain cells. Brain cells. Yeah, I gotta agree with Bunny Fart. Sorry, not giving cheaper than dirt anything.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Kreiderman, we were at the gun show about a month ago, 2 months ago, and he spent like $80 on 50 freaking 9mm bullets. About
what?
Wanted to karate chop him. I'll have to call him, Chris says. Okay, so I'm not missing out right now. I will eat the cost, but remember to support the yeah. Marcus Park.
There we go.
Joaquin says Ammo Fast has decent prices. Don't touch the war stash. That's right. That is the problem with oh, I got it, Papa's Place. I got your text, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll check them out when I get done with the chat.
When we're in the ammo manufacturing business, what always astonished me is when we could make ammo like 9mm for 12 cents a round, and I'd try selling it for 14. You couldn't give it away. No one wanted it, right? And then as soon as a crisis hits, and now the going rate's 29 cents a round, I can't get components. Nothing's going.
Nobody
sold out of all the cheap stuff. You can't keep enough in stock, and then prices come back down. There's available ammo again, and nobody buys the cheap stuff. You would sit on it for 2-3 years, hundreds of thousands of rounds. No one would want to buy because they're shooting all their expensive stuff, and it's like, man, this is an ass backwards market.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. That's why even if you don't reload right now, but you're thinking of getting into it, and say you're somewhere and there's 1,000 primers, right? Well, you may not ever use those primers, but in times like this, you could take that 1,000 primers and give it to somebody that reloads and get maybe, 5, 6, 7, 800 actual bullets back, or
Yeah.
some 500 bullets per se or something, actual bullets. So I don't know. There's a lot of people when times of needs like this actually keep everything in their boxes instead of going, I'm gonna make 10,000 9mm bullets because I know you can't find any bullets. You'll see a lot of people more likely to just leave those in cases because those primers or those projectiles of some sort can be mixed matched into whatever they need at the time of when they need it, instead of it being now it's a round that may run in certain rifles or pistols or whatever the case is. So it's better to almost just have the components on hand and not ever put everything together.
That's true if you're storing in climate control. If you're not, powder and primers will go bad over time.
Yeah, good point too.
Yeah.
DW said, I bought a little 308 ammo, 20 to 28 bucks a box. I'll wait till prices come down. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. If you're not a competitive shooter or you're not out shooting all the time, how much ammo do you really need? Like, depending on your thoughts, if you're a prepper or whatever you are, and how many rifles you have and how much ammo you think you should have on hand available. You may have enough that you think will be fine, and you just sit on it until everything gets back to normal. And
no, Doug B, I'm glad you got them still working. We've had primers go bad a year down here in Florida. Like the climate control goes bad, or you just get little things that happen, and now all of a sudden you have a whole lot of ammo that's bad. A trick, if you're just doing small amounts, every time you buy a pair of shoes or clothes and it comes with those little silicone packets that controls moisture, throw it in with your primers and powder, and then throw that stuff in your climate controlled safe or whatever. And it'll help keep the primers dry and the powder dry.
yeah, Pursuit of Accuracy says primer shortages killed my USPSA shooting. Yeah, there's a lot of people, good buddies with Pop's Quest, and he's always been a huge component of buying big bulk, when it comes to reloading stuff. And he's basically had to, give some to his shooting buddies so that they can continue shooting, so that when, he goes to the match, his buddies are there. So it's pretty crazy.
No, I agree. When Fiocchi said they couldn't send us any more pistol ammo or rifle or AR ammo, knew things were going to get tight.
Yeah. I used to vacuum seal a lot of ammo back in the day, Joaquin. But it was the full package of ammo. It was either out of the box and then just the bullets, or it was the actual box, depending on what it was.
Pursuit of Accuracy, Josh, you're not an idiot. What'll happen after, because it happened all the way back after Sandy Hook, after every major event, ammo got short. Here in about a year and a half, all these people that bought all this stuff up, they're going to start coming off of it because they need money for other stuff, and you're going to get reloading stuff pretty damn cheap. If you just have some patience. Yeah,
especially all the new presses and stuff. There's going to be a guy that's been sitting in a box in his closet for half a year, doesn't have any of the components, or finally all the ammo comes back and he's all, I'm really not a reloader. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to get rid of this thing.
It's too much work. I don't have that kind of free time. You'll get a lot of that. It'll be all over Craigslist.
Yeah, you'll be buying like Dylan 750s for like $600, hopefully. I'm waist deep in brass, but powder, primers, and bullets are no go. Yeah. Buy it up while you can.
Oh yeah.
I know. I bought a bunch of, well, like that Shooter's World 4350. I wasn't sure if I'd even like it or if it'd be fast enough, but I knew I'd have 16 pounds of it that I could trade to somebody later,
Look, because it's controlled how many places can manufacture primers, the two things, if you're a reloader, that I would stock up on whenever you can find it is going to be primers and projectiles, because lead and copper prices will dictate how many projectiles get manufactured and then how much they sell for. Brass is typically easy to find, and so is powder, unlike right now. But most of the time, your biggest issues are going to run into are going to be both the primers and projectiles.
Yeah. I'm pretty good on projectiles, primers, and powder. Well, pretty much I'm good with everything right now. But I haven't been doing a lot of shooting. I haven't been doing a lot of center fire shootings. Reason why I still have a lot of
that and lack of bushings, right?
lack of bushings. Yeah, if I had a bushing and a .269, I would probably be a lot less powder in a jug for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, pellet rifles can be an okay alternative for squirrel and rodent hunting, for food and polite self-defense weapon. Polite self-defense weapon. I like how you worded that there, Drew.
Papa's Place has bushing for you.
Who does?
Papa's Place.
Oh, I saw that already. Has anybody texted since Papa's Place? Or commented?
I don't know.
Or did he type it again?
I think he typed it again.
Oh, he did. I got your text. I'll put thank you, then he'll know. Let's see. So we were talking about this. So Dick's got some property, and it's funny because a lot of pellet rifles actually are feet per second are a lot quicker than the 22s that we shoot, especially with, not using like a high velocity type of ammo, the, regular standard velocity. So it's like, were you talking to your wife about that the other day?
Yeah, no. Well, number one, you watch all the iguana hunters here in South Florida, and they're going through these canals and shooting at people's houses from the back,
Oh, yeah, I've watched those videos quite a bit, matter of fact.
With these high-powered, like 1,500 foot, 2,000 foot per second pellets, way more dangerous than a 22. But all the liberals down there seem to think, oh, it's just a pellet gun. Who cares? So the same thing's going, you're in the neighborhood, and people were like, why are you pulling out a 22 to shoot Mid-South? But why are you pulling out a pellet gun to shoot, or a 22 to shoot a squirrel out of a tree instead of a pellet gun? Well, for obvious answers, my folded half pellet gun in there shoots at 1,400 feet per second. It's way higher velocities than I'm getting out of a 22.
Yeah, that's a good point here with pursuit of accuracy. So the most stable, basically most accurate, is 900 feet per second. It's really crazy when it comes to, like your 22 rimfire and your pellet gun stuff. It's almost when you stay within those feet per second, it seems like is when you get your best accuracy on a lot of stuff. Well, let's take a trip to Florida and have a nice pellet gun. Oh, I have a nice pellet gun. Yeah, go kill some. What are they called? Iguanas?
Yeah, we have iguanas and Burmese pythons. They pay you for the pythons.
I know, that's crazy. I don't think I could do that. I'd be good at like the shooting part, but not like the carry this damn thing out kind of deal. Like I'm not a big snake guy.
Hey, let's go. Come on, Mr. Kreiderman.
That's right. See, instead of deer hunting, John, you can start.
Yes,
Hunting.
you can kill them. You can kill the iguanas and the Burmese pythons.
Yeah, I'll videotape.
From
Pistol Pete still got back ordered ammo at Sportsman's Guide. Almost a year now. Holy hell. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, well, it depends. So in high school, positional shooting was pellet rifle, like Pursuit of Accuracy was saying. And yeah, no, it depends on the round, though, you're shooting. If you're shooting a 177 diameter pellet that's a hollow point or a flat nose, slower speeds are more stable. If you have the round nose and 22, typically they're stabilized a little bit higher, around 1200. From what I understand, I'm no pellet gun expert by any means, but that's what I was told.
Drew Bradley still got still got a pellet in him from back in the day when him and his buddies were screwing around.
My granddad had a saying for that: if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough.
That's right. At least you didn't shoot an eye out, right?
Yep. You'll shoot your eye out.
You're gonna shoot your eye out. Who used darts? Yeah, remember the old lawn darts?
Oh God.
I'm surprised there's even a nation anymore with all the crazy unsafe crap we used to mess with back in the day.
Look, I used to take a nap in the back window of my mom's car, like when we were on road trips, like lay across
the
back
flat
window.
Part
yeah.
Right below the glass.
God forbid. God forbid a 5-year-old laid up there now, you'd die.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. We used to do so we get a bunch of bottle rockets from Mexico because that was the only place. California really didn't they didn't really like, stuff like that because it would always catch everything on fire. Yeah. So we get most of our artillery from smuggling it in from Mexico, right? And we would tie little pins to it, like shirt pins, like the.
Yep.
And then we'd get in boxes. And then you'd light it and you'd shoot it into your buddy's box, and it would fly over there and stick in it, and then it'd make a little hole, and then you could finally, like, if you're getting really good at it, you could aim in that hole, and then you'd actually stick your buddy, and then it'd be like poof, So it was kind of like before video games were out, fun stuff,
We used to make blowguns out of that, like big sewing needles and roll them up with paper. And shoot lizards and shit. Another thing we used to do was oxygen settling in like balloons and with big long wick on it. It was bad. We weren't good kids.
Yeah. Well, I grew up when in high school I worked at a muffler shop, and a 2 1/4 inch pipe. I think it was 2 1/4 inch back. Yeah, I believe that would be my guess nowadays. But a tennis ball used to fit perfect in there. So we'd weld a cap. We'd get the vise and we'd slide it over to the big door, weld a cap on it, and then we'd fill it with acetylene and oxygen. And then we'd send that baby off like a cannon. And those tennis balls would just freaking
oh God,
go forever. It was like, dang, that was a good one. And then the next guy would try to beat the other guy, by the time we're done. You're getting to the point where the pipe's ready to popping out.
Well, speaking of that, my brother overdid it with the spud gun like that, and the PVC blew up in his hand, and he had to soak his hand and pull the plastic out, like for weeks, and iodine and all. Oh, it was a mess.
Yeah. See, when things go wrong, You know how interesting the world of social media would have been back in the day with all the crap that we were able to get away with, but wouldn't be nowadays because it'd be on some
no,
video.
because everyone know, like your parents couldn't play ignorant to all that shit anymore.
Yeah. I never messed with spud guns much.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed eating potatoes and french fries more than shooting cannons.
Oh, yeah. No, it is different, but there's an interesting, so Jordan Peterson, a psychologist, has a whole chapter in a book on like boys doing crazy, dangerous shit and how it's good for society. So maybe that's why we turned out a little different than today.
Yeah. I think we're a little bit tougher than most people are nowadays. Man. Yeah, DW's got a great point here. I have not found an air rifle yet that comes with a scope that actually I haven't found a rifle yet. If it comes with a scope, more than likely it's not going to be that great.
Yeah. And the rifle probably needs to get sent to Kenny to get trued up.
Yeah, just keep the action and put a new barrel on it. Just kidding. Never mind. Yeah, I talked to Kenny before this, before the chat started, and he was getting ready to go out and do some shooting.
I need to know. I need to know how his pistol shooting's going.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you'd given him some tips the last time.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of a sports psychology and psychology nerd there, Matt Cross. I read quite a bit, but it doesn't mean I know anything. I just recite other people's great ideas.
Yeah, this guy, he's a ninja. He's a silent ninja. He doesn't tell you much of what he did or does, but you'd be impressed.
Just bench shooting, huh? I thought I saw you at a match.
He was at a match. He was definitely at a
Punisher.
And a matter of fact, he said that he enjoyed that match that we were shooting, which wasn't bench rest, more than actually he's been to a couple matches I've seen him at.
Does that mean Willard's giving up on PRS and going back to bench now?
No, I think Willard's going to give up on bench shooting.
I hope so.
I wish his son would have signed up. He looked like he was ready to rock and roll.
Dude, he's making some awesome sandcastles and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, for the 260. Yeah, he's building a rifle, or maybe he already got it.
Are you doing a 260 AI or just a standard 260 round? I've just heard of this 260 AI thing that has me intrigued. I knew about the 243 AI, but didn't know they did it for the 260.
So it's another Ackley improved out there?
I guess so. Some guy was at the range today talking my ear off about it.
He's doing a standard 260. Yeah, because I remember that 5.56 223 Ackley improved. I was like, huh, that's pretty interesting. And then so they're making lots of different ones now.
Well, the 243 has been around for a while, and that thing's insane. The 243 is a really good. The 243 Ackley improved is a really good round. It's just a pain to reload. It's a little finicky with powder.
Grand Thumb's pistol grenade launch video. Now that looks like fun, especially the tear gas round. I have not seen that, DW.
A few unsafe things in there.
Getting the barreled action and putting it on the XLR. Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm really want to know if they have that damn chassis now. You were the one that told me about DST, right? No, MVT.
No, MVM.
MVM. Yeah, someone had told me about DST.
I don't know about DST.
There's someone else that told me OTM out of Florida. I have all these little notes I'm looking through. I need to figure it out and get a damn chassis. Drew Bradley's got a question for you.
Yeah, I was just reading that. I have 4 small kids, so I'm staying put. I'm doing last stand at the castle. Depends on really your living situation. You know what I mean? If you're single, I'd be on the move.
Yeah, I think it matters where you're at. I think it matters what you have. And lots of things, it's going to be different for everybody. I think
there is no one answer.
Metropolitan area,
I'm hauling ass.
Yeah, especially if you live in like say a large apartment complex. Because man, somebody could just torch the first floor of the whole thing, and just horrible chaos could happen.
I have 3 points of egress, all visible from my back porch to my neighborhood. So I'm pretty sure we could lock it down pretty good. I'm a little remote too, so it usually takes a while for things to get here that would worry me.
Yeah, I always use the example of like, especially in the daytime, right? When you see columns of smoke and then you see another column of smoke, like those are called hints. Those are signs. Like shit's going bad, right? And as it gets closer and closer to you,
sounds like the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. So you're like, maybe I ought to get out of here.
Have a safe trip to Texas, there, Joaquin.
How did you do with that M80 string and beeswax? Oh man, don't even get me started on fireworks, man. There's a lot of things that have been blown up with fireworks.
You ever do the Roman candle wars?
No, not so much where you're shooting them at each other. No.
Yeah.
Now, I remember we were down in Mexico one time. I was probably like 10 years old, and we were camping on the beach with the family. And I remember one of the kids that was down there with us, one of our family friends, he had lit this firecracker, and I think it was just a firecracker. So, it wasn't like some crazy M80 but he basically lit it and then jumped off of the sand dune. Like, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do, but like the firecracker popped in his hand, and it was like, and then all of a sudden we all basically had to go back. So the fun ended after he had basically blew his hand.
The fine art of wick, headspace, and timing is that a fine art? You can hurt yourself.
Yeah. There's people that can pull it off, and there's people that can't pull it off. I used to like they were called flowers. Remember the flowers? It's basically a firecracker, but it had a hole.
Oh yeah.
And you'd light those things, and you'd throw them. And we were in Elsinore one time, and a buddy of mine, he lit one of these things, and this thing went and off and landed on the top of this roof. And we're like, oh my God, the house starts catching on fire. So we're like throwing water on this guy's house and stuff. I'm like, you idiot.
My mom banned all fireworks we got a bunch of sparklers. And she's like, oh, they can't do anything bad with sparklers. And we found the electrical tape, and basically they're worse than any M80 or explosive you have if you do it right.
Wait, say that again so we can all blow stuff up. What was that?
So if you take a pack of sparklers, all but one, you have one stick out past the end a little bit, and you wrap it with electrical tape, real tight, real thick. Get it real tight, condensed. Take the metal ends off, seal it all 3 ways, even around that one that you have sticking out. That's your wick.
The fuse? Yeah.
Yeah. You go ahead and light that thing. You're gonna have a big explosion.
Really?
Yep. Remember, all you need. The Army taught me all you need for an explosion is heat and pressure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the tape provides the pressure, and the room or the
wick.
Yep, your sparkler provides the heat.
45 Auto. He's got some good information here. The recipe for sparklers has changed. They used to be a source to make your own thermite. Damn. Marcus says MRE question. Mark.
Oh, those are small bombs. MRE bombs.
Oh, the heating thing?
Yeah, a little heating thing. You put some Tabasco in it, make people's eyes water a little bit.
Let's see. We got a batch of fireworks with wicks.
Oh, man.
Water. The fun we had with those. The fishing stories you could tell. Let's see. M80s and mailboxes. Yep. Teenager days. Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny that, DW.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about either. Best fun I've had recently was the mortars. No tube. Light them, drop them in the crowd of your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boom. Heat and pressure, Marcus says. Yep. It's like napalm becomes a sticky tape fire mess. Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. We got some Vietnam guys in here.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Did I miss any good?
Yep, mortars are fun.
So for the people watching, you should already be past all this fun nonsense. You should have already done all this back in the day and survived to tell about it. So don't get any crazy ideas out there. This was old school stuff.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen anymore.
Those that had bad experiences aren't here to talk about it. Darwin took care of that.
We're the lucky few. That's why there's only 2,550 people in there. So let that be known. Yeah, napalm is easy. What is napalm? Napalm is just diesel gas
and styrofoam.
And styrofoam? Wow.
You make it into gelatin. There's a few other ways you can make it too, but I'm not going to discuss that on.
There you go. I had a friend kick over a mortar tube. That's not good. Don't put smoke bombs in a jar and screw the lid on. Oh, that's funny. See, I don't know how any of us are alive right now. Making TNT in a test tube in high school, fall of '76. Dang it, Vanessa. Glad you're still here. Round hit me in the foot and bounced up in my face. Oh, damn.
You have a cool scar at least?
Oh, more than likely, for sure. Sticky base. Tide comes to mind. See, they don't blow stuff up and try to make all the cool bombs. It's like eat, Tide Pods and stupid crap,
And they're too worried looking at their phones. They have a filter that does fireworks for them.
Buddy tried to do a Roman candle mortar out of the window of passenger car window. He was holding it backwards. So that was one heck of a night.
Oh man.
That's the kid. He says, I went into the U.S. Air Force for explosives. Awesome. No scar.
Sounds to be like my kind of friend.
Yeah. Yeah, BB gun wars are always fun.
Oh yeah.
Too many scars to count.
There you go.
Oh man. I remember, getting on scars, right? I remember I used to BMX a lot. And between building tracks, shooting squirrels and stuff, but riding BMX bikes. And I was riding and I'm pedaling and I go, man, my chain looks like it's loose. So I kind of, doing the whole lift it up, kind of see how it is. And I pedal and I'm freaking, now I got my fingers, my two fingers, these two fingers I was checking in the sprocket and the spoke. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, so I had to crank it all the way around. And I was like, I ran home. I still got the scars. You can kind of see the one, I don't know if it'll even pick it up. But right there's a scar from the sprocket of my freaking bike where they went right into my fingers.
Oh, man.
Coolest one in the firm, if an arrow where they implanted all the titanium. Ever light mothballs on fire? No, I haven't.
No. I got to try it now.
If you take, what is it, brake cleaner?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but I better not say it. It's not brake cleaner anyways. It's transmission fluid.
Man, I agree with you. It's not. Oh, Daniel. God is my judge.
What did he say?
That's
that's on the moss. Cringeworthy, Rick. Yeah, it sucked. Do you kill the moth first? I got my fingers on my dirt bike sprocket once. Yeah, that is not fun at all. Not fun at all. So you just never know what the heck's going to happen on this chat. Usually we're talking firearms, having some fun. Today we're talking about blowing up mailboxes and all the dumb things we did as kids that I didn't do. I actually watched Little Richard do.
Yeah.
Toilet bowl cleaner and aluminum foil. Uh-oh.
Oh, I know where you're going with that. There's another one with muriatic acid or pool cleaner.
Yeah, pool. That one in brake fluid.
Yeah, I know exactly. So, not change subject, but I think I'm going to change the location of the first match. I was kind of telling you about it. I found this old range. They're kind of struggling right now for business. Really good people, country family, but they have an old sporting clay range, and it's in a beautiful oak hammock with tons of palm trees and just really nice scenery. I was looking at it and I kind of laid it out, and we can get 10 stages in there, anywhere from 30 to 380 yards.
That sounds perfect.
Oh yeah. So I think that's going to be the new location. We already started hauling some of the tank traps and the boat and everything over there, so we can start setting up.
So is that a piece of property that that company owns already?
No, it's not affiliated with us. It is a family friend. What we're coming into is I was trying to make it like dead on every third Sunday or every third, Saturday of the month. Couldn't do it. We just have too many training events with outside agencies that are already contracted. So we're like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. I went out there. I've helped them with their range and set up for other things like pistol mats, matches. They did a steel challenge out there one year. And she said she was open. We went and walked the property, set up like where I thought targets should go. And I think the 1-inch target's at 380 yards. No, thank you. I think I'm going to keep it around 8 inches, maybe 8 to 10. I want people to come back, and she was telling me that they were kind of having trouble. Like nobody's shooting sporting clays right now. Ammo shortages, everything's really plaguing them. They don't have contracts with like any LE or mill, so they're really struggling. And I'd hate to see a local range, have to shut down because of all this. So if we can bring them some business once a month and help keep them alive, keep them afloat till this passes over, I think it's worth it. Plus, it'll benefit both of us.
No, that sounds amazing. That'll be a great way to help out your next range down the street.
Yep. So that's what we're shooting for.
Do you got any hotels in the area?
We do. We have a Holiday Inn. We have a few other small ones. We have some nice scenic ones that are on like some of the lakes. We have probably in my county we have over 180 lakes. Good bass fishing and stuff like that. So if people wanted to come down and stay, we have a place called Lake Blue Resort down the road.
Wait a minute. You could sell this as a package. So you come in on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And then we go kill iguanas and boas and save the environment on Friday. And then we shoot on Saturday.
And then go bass fishing or something on Sunday.
Yeah.
We can do that.
There you go. You got yourself a cool little deal.
But that's what we're looking at. I'm hoping we can make this work out. Bunny Fart loads. The range is off of State Road 70. Goes straight across state here in Highlands County, Lake Placid area.
Now, is this closer to your house or farther to your house? Like, do I have to pass your house to get to this place, or is it?
You do.
That means I even got to go farther?
Not much further. It's probably a 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive.
That's unacceptable.
Oh God. I
So
don't know what to tell you.
12 hours and 15 minutes now? Damn it.
Damn it. Get your own tots. No.
Now, if I end up going down there, I'm staying a few days.
Yeah, no.
We should do a fun little. I want to get a get together and Sawmill going. Maybe if that doesn't work out, we'll do one in Florida.
The Sawmill, I love that facility. I've only been there once. I've always been looking for a reason to go back. I was kind of hoping Ray would get something going on there.
I know. I got to interrupt because there was quite a few people that wanted to do it. So I'd love to do it because I just want to meet more people.
Yeah. From
YouTube, but it'd be neat to get something figured out.
No, it would. The more people we could get down to this range in this area to shoot, or even up from Miami and Fort Lauderdale. I know there's a lot of shooters out there. So
they're all driving Maseratis though and have like a bunch of chains on their neck, right?
Yep. But hey,
shooter's a shooter.
Exactly.
That's good. Maybe they'll let me drive one of their cool fancy cars around. It'd always be fun to drive some cool fancy car. We'll swap for the day. They get to drive the IY6C Global 4Runner, and I'll drive their fancy, I don't know, Lamborghini or something around. What do you think?
I think it sounds good.
What's the name of the range? Did you answer that one?
It's Square One Shooting.
DW wants to know where this iguana hunting is.
It's about 30 minutes south of me.
Yeah, we were using they were using air rifles. If enough people migrate out of Connecticut, we might be able to pass some good repeals. There you go. Now that would be fun. I don't know about that whole catching snakes thing.
You don't have to catch them. You shoot them, put them in a bag.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
There you go. I just posted Square One Shooting Range.
There's quite a few of you. Oh, maybe not right this second, but I know there's quite a few that are in the Florida area, Georgia area. So that might be something they could definitely do. When I finish the turret on top of my rock crawler, you can take that to the next match. Give Ray a run for his money on the MRAP. Hold left dead. See, Chris wants to, or not Chris, Charles Tiffy, he wants to go. He wants to go catch some snakes and pay for the vacation. Yeah, what was the price on those? You remember, wasn't it? It was $40, and then if it was over like 8 feet or something.
I think it's $100 or $120, and then for the first 8 feet. And then for every foot longer than 8 feet, you get another $40.
Yeah, can you eat a python?
You can.
You can't eat python? See, there you go. You can have a python pit barbecue. You could kill them, get the skin, give it to the people that need that part to make boots, and then you could have barbecued boa tacos.
I don't know if they give you the meat back. I guess you keep one or two. There was a guy pulled 140-pound python out of here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so.
It tastes like chicken.
I'd rather kill one of the pigs and bury it in the ground and do a barbecue.
Yeah, I've got to go with you on that one. Python barbecue. It is then. Python tacos.
I'd rather have Rick do some of those quesadillas with some python in it.
Some python quesadillas.
Yeah.
We could do like a chili verde, but instead of it being pork, you could do python.
There you go.
How do you say snake in Spanish? Anybody know?
I know spider.
Spider?
Yeah, araña.
Oh, you know spider.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need spider.
I know. I'm trying to think of spider.
Charles got a good point there too. Bacon wrapped gator on the grill. I forgot we could go gator.
Well, you got to they're a little bit harder to get a tag for.
El snake. Yep. I can't
El
say
snake.
Laughing too fast. El snake. Eels are great fun to cook. The flesh squiggles in the pan. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll pass.
No.
I've eaten some weird shit, but no.
Eating python will make your stomach crawl. Spanish translation for snake is
shoot it.
Shoot it. Serpentite. Serpenti. Gator's tasty.
It is. I just had some gator tail today for lunch.
Did you really?
Yeah, on a salad.
Now, because that's something you can get at the store at Florida? Like
yeah.
Or stuff?
Oh, no. If you come down here for any length of time, I'm taking you to a place called Terra Fried Chicken.
Terra Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
And they have gator?
They have the best fried gator tail in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll give it a shot.
There you go. I'll take your word on that, Vanessa Kitty.
Huh. Large American eels are tasty. I've never had one, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Gator in my deep freezer, Vanessa Kitty says.
It doesn't taste like licking a battery.
What, the eel? It's electrifying. I got chills. I mean, I guess it'd probably taste pretty damn good. Hell, if people are eating boa snakes, I think an eel would probably taste even better.
We're at the beach watching some Vietnamese people eat some like weird stingray and the heads off of other like bait fish and throwing it in and making a stew. Never know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be all weird, but I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Yeah, no, good. Hey, Drew Bradley, if you eat shrimp or lobster, you have to know they're the cockroaches of the ocean. They eat all the shit on the bottom.
Yeah, and those are tasty. In a new tank of really clean water. I'm going to chop him up and eat him.
Hey, what happened in that catfish for sale?
Yeah, where's that catfish at, Drew?
Who ate it?
Thing?
Who ate it? You have a fish fry?
Oh, Charles says those cheap scallops are actually stingray. I think they just don't plug the...
Yep.
Let's see. Eels are a pain to get off the hook if you ain't fast about it. Yeah, I could see them being a pain in the butt. Blindfold taste test. There you go. Someone had asked how X-Ring's doing tonight. I don't know yet. It's not late enough to talk to him yet.
Man. I'm glad I got all that stuff out of my system early. I was watching it going, I'm glad. I already did all that. I'm good. I don't need it.
I'll pass. Yeah, they did. I think he talked about it in his video, though, but you basically had to sprint 200 yards and then drag 2 tires back. Did he talk about that at all?
I don't recall that, but
that whooped his butt, he said. Pleco Thomas.
Yeah, no, when you had some new kids and you wanted to smoke them because they outran you, you'd have them do planks and ab exercises and then have them do lunges because it would kill their hip flexors and kill their quads and slow them down some so you could outrun them.
That's actually what they did his first day.
Yeah, no, that's what it made me reminded me of. I was like, oh, yeah, wanted to slow some people's run times down.
Yeah, that smokes your hips, huh?
Yeah, your hip flexors. It's a big part of you bringing your legs back forward to catch yourself for the next stride. So you wear out their hip flexors doing some lunges and some abdominals. It wears on you.
Evil. I don't know. All I know is he's a freaking trooper because I'd be dead in the sand right now. I'd be like, Rick, get up.
Do you think he's given up some of the diet Coke for some water this week?
He said he's drank more water in the last 3 days than he has that he remembers it in his entire life, I think.
The dangerous part about out there is your sweat evaporates faster than it coming out of your body, faster than you secrete it. So you have no idea how dehydrated you are until it's too late.
And the secret Asian man versus Don Man. That's right. Well, what's crazy is him and another guy from North Carolina, and they're not sweating at all. I don't know if it's because of they're used to the humidity or he's not sure what's up. Because I'm all, have you been drinking enough? He's all, oh yeah, I'm freaking hydrated like nobody's business.
When we train in the desert, I'd look down and I'd just have a sweat ring, like a dried salt ring on my shirt.
Yeah.
But my shirt was never wet any time during the day. It evaporates as fast as it comes out of you. So
DW, Sean Connor, he hasn't been on here for a while. Yeah, I need to get him on here, see how he's doing.
oh yeah. That's a good point.
What's up, Andrew Gun Guy? You don't sweat out there. Yeah. Yeah, he's not sweating. A lot of people are sweating. But so far, he's not sweating. So, we'll see. 5 times a year. I hear it. Yeah, I heard it's a beautiful facility. Salt ring on the shirt and a bill on the hat. Yeah.
Yep. No, definitely.
See, when I sweat, it's just pure sweet tea, filtered. Filtered.
You're like a reverse osmosis machine for tea.
That's right. It's just perfect, pure water coming out. All the tea's gone. All the sugar's gone.
No need to go to the
falls. Get rid of
falls.
that wasted water part that I don't need, you know.
No need to go to the falls by your house to get fresh water.
That's right. Yeah, Matt's been making some videos for sure. I sweat bacon grease. Yeah, Drew Bradley. Nasty. That would be actually pretty damn nasty.
Matt Crush, you found a way to ruin sweet tea.
What? Oh, you found a way to ruin sweet tea. That's right.
Oh, man.
Make another pitcher of tea. Oh, damn, Vanessa. No, it's pure water by then.
So how do I get another 500 of these from you?
You don't.
Drew Bradley, have you lost any weight yet?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Drew Bradley. Wasn't he the one that was, or was it 45 Auto, trying to lose weight to get my cry pants? I got one more pair left.
No, Daniel, you can't borrow my Glock for a video. I know what you guys do with Glocks. Let's see. Do you drink the tea that's actually sweet or that stuff that tastes like muddy water? Oh, yeah, it's definitely sweet tea. It's not that fake sweet tea stuff. It looks like dirty sock water. It's like when you play in the mud all day and then you rinse your socks out. Comedian Ron White was telling a joke about out west, how dry it is. He said, "Dry my wet ass." Oh, 45 Auto. Yeah, he's down 10 pounds. We'll try on 34-inch this weekend. Nice. Congrats, man. If I lose any more weight, I could be cold in the summertime.
Good to hear. What?
What does that say? Roll tour. Finding UT to make my walk with my roll tour this year difficult. That's code. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, congrats, 45 Auto. Keep it going, buddy. Finding it tough. Oh, let's see. Finding it tough to make my walk with my Rollator. Rollator is a four-wheeled walker. Aha. Okay. Got it. Now we're cooking with the
There
oil.
we go.
Thank you, Vanessa. I needed the extra code words. Well, keep it going, Vanessa. Keep it going. You've been cooking a lot. I got Vanessa on Instagram. She's always making something.
Well, 45, you got a prize at the end of the tunnel of that weight loss for you. So I got them right here. They'll stay here until you get it.
Let's see. I used to be like 280 pounds 20 plus years ago. Doc told me he couldn't help. My back injury until then, so I dropped the weight. Been cold ever since. Well, that's a lot of weight you got rid of. That's good. 2011. Yeah. I was pretty damn skinny until I got married 21 years ago. Maybe I'll get skinny again now. We'll see.
And I thought I was fat when I retired from the Army. Little did I know, 5-6 years later, it would be really fat. Look at myself in the mirror every day and shame myself.
You're like, who is that guy? I don't know that guy anymore.
God, you're a fat, lazy piece of shit. It still hasn't motivated me enough.
Get your ass out of bed and go shooting.
No, man.
All right. Well, I don't know how much info we gave out tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Man, hopefully you guys were able to buy some ammo. Get out there, go shooting.
Retired in the U.S. Air Force, 96. Nice.
Congrats. 20 years before me. Ooh.
I'm 5'10", 215 pounds. Can't help it. Like a dark chocolate Milky Way's bar. Hey, everybody's got to have something, DW.
Yeah.
Mine is this. I'd probably be in shape if it wasn't for this crap.
Just one mirror, you're lucky, huh?
That's fun. All right. Well, we didn't really. It was more of a fun night, I guess, and it was definitely a good time. It's fun talking about all the stupid junk we used to do back in the day. Of course, I don't know if we. What's that called when the? What's the time frame when there's enough time frame where you can't get in trouble for being an idiot when you're a kid? What's that called?
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations. Hopefully we're all hopefully all that's behind us. Let's see.
I'm not fat, I'm pleasantly plump.
Well, Vanessa Kitty's 6'3".
Whew.
Damn. Almost as tall as me, Vanessa Kitty. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Now we're talking Johnny Wad. Those are pretty good.
Before we go, Ooter.
Hooter?
No, Ooter's out there.
Otter.
I'm sorry.
Ooter. It could be Ooter. I don't know. It could have been said.
Hey. What kind of dumb stuff did you guys do growing up?
Yeah, in Iceland?
Yeah, like there's got to be multinational spin on this.
Oh, for sure. They probably did stuff that we would probably never do, actually. You got to remember, there's probably only 12 people in the whole country.
No, that's Greenland.
That's true. Iceland's got 42, I think. Just kidding, Otter. Tell us a crazy story, Otter, before we get out of here.
Same as you guys.
All right. Take it. I was hoping to hear something. I was hoping to hear something I haven't heard yet. DW, I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, well, you know what? Let's text him right now. See if he's see 11, 9, 10, 11. So it's not, he might have just left there. Let me see. Let me see if we can get Knucklehead on here.
Diffusing. Whew. I'm glad I didn't have access to tractors when I was a kid.
Trackers?
Yeah, they played chicken on tractors, apparently, and horseback. Slingshots with
old
eggs.
Johnny Watt having lunch with the hobos. Like, were they true hobos? Like, they had the knapsack on a stick and would jump on the trains and stuff? That's pretty cool, if it was. It'd be fun. Think how cool it would be to be a hobo, though. Really, think about it. You just travel around. You wait for the train to stop. You're like, I wonder what they got. I wonder what they got to offer me here. And where am I?
Willard, good night.
Yeah, you wouldn't let your kids within 100 miles of the damn. Unfortunately, the homeless right now. Played chicken on tractors.
Wait, is it like on Eurovision where there's like, you guys believe in gnomes and stuff? And I want to know how true that is. That was a funny movie. Was that Greenland or Iceland?
He's in Iceland. Otter is. Could you send me a picture to put on my refrigerator? Matt Cross says it works for him. LOL. Like to jump off windmills with fake bird wings to act like they can fly, or is it's just what I heard? I thought they did that in North Carolina. Isn't that how we figured out how to fly? Maybe not so much off a windmill, but you know, North Carolina's got that. Mr. Musk. Oh, slingshots with eggs the most. There you go. Now we're talking. Willard says, great live feed. It was very fun for sure. Got to get up early. You have a good night, Willard. Let's see. All right. Well, you guys all have a safe night and a safe tomorrow as well. And we will see you soon. And that's about it. You got anything to tell them before we get out of here?
Nope. Stay safe. Get your butt out there and go shooting.
That's right. Get your ass out of bed and go shoot. All right.